Hey there piglets, Brody here, otherwise known as Porcine Assembly Line, and welcome to another episode of the Golden Pig Review Show. If you haven't caught it before, this is how it works. I pick 3 tracks from the week's submissions, I play them for you in no particular order, I give a little bit of feedback after each one, the stuff I liked, the stuff I didn't like, anything that made me beg for a transorbital lobotomy. And then after that, I pick one of the 3 and award it the Golden Pig Award, an award which is completely made up and has no value whatsoever. So we've had a pretty good week for submissions, a lot of good quality stuff. Some of the submissions that I really wanted to play didn't come through in time, but I've got 3 excellent ones that did. I've got a track from New York City in the US. I've got another track which comes from a very interesting character who doesn't provide too much information on who he is or where he's from. And the third track is from an international group of collaborators, one of whom is from France. Another one is from the United States, and one is from here in Australia. So it's going to be a very interesting mix of sounds this week, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, let's do the first track. The first track this week comes from a group called Lucy, Racquel and Me. Now they're the international group of collaborators, one of whom is from France, another from the US, and one from here in Australia. It's off their album Melancholy, I hope I'm pronouncing this last word right, phrase? Anyway, you can check it out on the link in the description, and the track is called Leave It All Behind. So I'm going to play that for you now, and I hope you enjoy.
Seat. The ground
Alright, so that was Leave It All Behind by Lucy, Racquel and Me. The stuff I liked. It's got a very tight, well-polished pop sound. It's got a sort of a classic meets modern vibe. The vocals are extremely solid, very well done, both the lead vocal and the backing vocals, and just sort of the intermingling of vocal lines, particularly in that last part after the false finish. And the production quality is quite excellent. And I could be mistaken, this is just to my ear, but there's sort of like a gentle increase in intensity as it goes along, which I quite like. On the negative side, the only thing I would say against it is that the style is not a unique sound, but it is just so well done and so interesting in its production that I kind of just let that wash over me and forget everything I know about that general sound and just appreciate the track as it is. It's a really, really good pop song. So, yeah, good stuff from Lucy, Racquel and Me. Make sure to check out the rest of their music by following the links in the description. For the next track, we're going to take a bit of a walk on the weird side. This one comes from King Melodica. It's entitled King Melodica Defeats the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It's an instrumental track, and just warning you, in case you hadn't picked it up from the title of the song or the artist, this track features a hell of a lot of melodica. So if you don't like melodica, maybe skip over this one and go for the last track. But if you do, like me, enjoy melodica, sit back, close your eyes, and enjoy King Melodica Defeats the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Alright, so that was King Melodica defeats the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The good Melodica, done very well. I quite enjoyed that. And you know what the best thing about Melodica is that it's extremely weird and unusual. It's not a common or even a pleasant sound, but in that style of music with that sort of deep bass, hypnotic groove type thing, it just works quite well. And yeah, as I said, it's really hypnotic. It just draws you in and you can relax. It's quite excellent relaxation music if you enjoy the sound of Melodica. On the bad side, there's something going on there. I can hear. I'm not entirely 100% sure that it's not my equipment, but I'm fairly confident. There's just some little crackly artifacts in there somewhere. The other thing, it is quite repetitive. Some people will not enjoy that, but it is what it is. It's for people who enjoy a long form listen, an instrumental, who like the sound of Melodica. It's well put together. So good work, King Melodica. I look forward to hearing more stuff from you in the future. Alright guys, so our last track is from The Final Sound out of New York City in the United States. It's from their album It Can't Be Undone, and the song is called Crimson Skies. The overall sound of this song is sort of like a shoegazy, goth rocky type thing. It's very sad and melancholy, and it's it's got some of those strong 80s vibes. I really like it. I'll tell you a little bit more about what I did and didn't like when we get to the end of it, but let's take a listen to it now. Crimson Skies by The Final Sound. Okay, so that was Crimson Skies by The Final Sound out of New York City. The good, it's just well played and well written, and the mix is extremely solid. That was well recorded as well. The emotion, the sadness in particular, is just like palpable. It's really, really strong, intense sadness to the lyrics and the delivery of the vocals, and it's got like a really good Cure vibe to me. You know, the Cure, just overall in the sound of the song, which is good. Who doesn't like the Cure? On the negative side, I mean, this is only a negative if you don't like shoegaze style music, but it gets sort of a little repetitive and samey for a while. The song just goes along at this pace. You know, it's very steady, which is to be expected from the style of music. So it's not necessarily a negative. It's just, you know, some people like a bit more up and down, light and shade, intensity, but you know, that's what you get. So yeah, definitely check out more music from The Final Sound. Check out the link in the description. Also got links to their social media. Alright, so on to the most or least important part, depending on how you look at it, of the Golden Pig Review Show, which is the awarding of the Golden Pig. It was a bit of a painful process deciding on this week's one, guys, because all three of these tracks have a lot of merit. Like, the track from Lucy, Racquel and Me is just an awesome pop song. King Melodica is bringing some seriously weird shit out, so that's always a plus for me. And The Final Sound is just pure great shoegaze. For me, I had to take my personal preferences in style into consideration for this, to award this one, and that meant it fell down to Crimson Skies by The Final Sound. I love that style of music. I love the goth vibes. I love the feelings that it's bringing back of like listening to The Cure when I was a kid. So yeah, for this week, Crimson Skies by The Final Sound is the Golden Pig winner. But as I said before, all three of the acts I reviewed this week are bringing out some awesome music for different types of people, different types of listeners. So if you like what you heard, check out their social media and streaming/purchase links in the description of this video. Give them a follow or show them your support any way that you can. And if you're a muso and you want your music shown on a Golden Pig Review Show episode, you just got to make contact. I mean, if you just want to send me a streaming link or something like that so I can check it out first, that's cool. Always happy to take a listen. But to actually show it on the show, I need some kind of, you know, audio or video or something that I can embed in the episode, and you can see why. There's no point in me showing it to people if they can't hear it properly. So yeah, send me MP3 files, WAV files, send me a full video if you like, but probably send that via Dropbox. Send it to the email address that you find in the description, which is porcignassemblyline@gmail.com. I'll let you know if I'm going to review it. I only do 3 a week, so you know it can get a bit tight sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these tracks. Thanks for watching. You can check out my own music as well via the Facebook page. Send me your shit. Bye for now.